right, well, we can get this party started. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. We are here with the mild hogs or oaky hogs or
whatever we are,
mild hogs at Glenpool, or I guess to your point, whatever we are this week. Man, what a crazy week we have had with YouTube and a lot of other things in life too as well this week. So hopefully everybody's got an opportunity to see the video for the craziness that happened this week with the channel. And I just do want to say thank you to everyone that has given some really positive thoughts and recognition and feedback and all that. Truly appreciate everybody participating and such kind words. So, but we'll get it there. We'll make it happen. Almost thinking about doing a poll, but I have the wife on board. She was a part of this process. However, she was not the instigator of it. It was me. What do you think, babe?
You mean about changing the name?
Yeah, like our whole conversation we had about changing that.
I didn't know if it was a good idea, but you were kind of hell-bent on doing it, so I was trying to be supportive because I think you've worked really hard on like the name recognition. I do get that maybe taking the Glenpool off of it because let's face it, no one knows where Glenpool is.
Yeah.
I mean, and maybe that's okay. I don't know, but we love our town. And it's a great little town. But that really kind of started out as like a local thing that we did for my son's football team, our son's football team, and we always like did motorcycle rides to their games and stuff, and we would encourage people that rode to go with us.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how that name came to be.
Yeah.
But I also get was Bogey the one that said to put the Z on it?
Yeah.
On the
yeah.
hogs?
Yeah, it was.
That made sense because at least it stayed M hogs, and I liked that. But I also like the Okie Riders. I don't know what to do. Honestly.
I don't
I do like Okie Riders, but I also think we have good name recognition already with the M hogs.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like,
it is something that if you type into Google now and you actually type in M-Hog,
and it actually pops up.
It actually populates our channel as like the top thing. The only other thing it populates, which is so weird, is there's a water treatment plant that's called M-Hog that actually does water treatment for here in Glenpool. So it's so odd and weird. So, but that's the only other two things I think that it actually correlates or brings up in Google. But yeah, I definitely think I got lost in the whole comparisons.
You're like
and
a squirrel with a nut sometimes.
Yeah, yeah.
When you get an idea, like you just can't let it go.
Can't let it go, yeah. Yeah, this might just be psychology of Brent that we could just go through on this nice little ride that we got going. That might be a scary can to open, but you are correct. I appreciate your honesty, and I know everybody else does too as well. Since you are number one in this channel.
I don't get that, but okay.
Yeah, well, everybody says it. That's for sure. I'm okay. I'm just a person in the background spending way too many hours editing and all that other stuff. Well, if you don't know, we are actually a little bit far from home, but we are kind of doing a little loop here just to take a ride out. It is a beautiful Sunday afternoon.
November 15th, and how is it like?
Yeah.
It was 85 degrees yesterday.
Hey, we got some guys up in Canada that I watched too. Quite a few of them actually subscribed to our channel. And they're actually still riding now in Canada. Now, there's a little bit of snow on the ground on a couple of their videos, but they're out there actually in it on motorcycles in November.
I'm not opposed to riding when it's cold. I mean, I just don't want to ride when it's icy.
Yeah, well, not when it's icy. Yeah, for sure.
You just got to bundle up.
Yeah.
We've done that before.
Oh, we have done that many of times. And then just for my Gears of Snore compadre, this will not be a Hallmark episode. If you get to this point and actually listen and watch the video, his last video, he did a whole Hallmark Christmas episode by himself, to himself, and his bike. And so, no, we are not going to repeat that. But back to our week. We also had fun in another way, and that is before the week began, you won money.
I sure did.
And then later in the week, you
Lost money.
lost money.
I'm gonna find it. I have faith. And if I don't find it, maybe whoever did find it, or if somebody found it, maybe that person needed it more than me.
Yeah, maybe it's a blessing
That's
for
how
them.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of people right now that may need a little extra help, and maybe
Yep.
that's what I was supposed to do. Who knows?
Yeah. Either that or the fields behind where you work enjoyed eating
Yeah.
that money from the wind that probably
Yeah.
blew it that way. So,
Yep.
but how'd you win it?
At the casino.
Yeah.
I don't do very often
Yeah, we
because
don't
I
go.
don't like to smell like casinos, and I don't really like gambling. I feel like it's such a waste of money and time.
Yep. Agreed.
But we went to see David Spade at the Hard Rock Casino in Tulsa.
Yep.
And I love David Spade. I listen to Fly on the Wall. That's one of the podcasts that I listen to on our motorcycle rides a lot, because him and Dana Carvey are hilarious.
And isn't Dana, he's like, he's subscribed
Dana-
to you or something like that?
I think he follows me on
He
Twitter.
follows
I don't
you?
know.
Yeah.
Or X, not Twitter.
Yeah.
Sorry, old X people. I think David maybe follows me. I don't know. Who knows if it's for real them? I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair.
But
That's
shout
fair.
out to Fly on the Wall podcast, because they were on the days of Saturday Night Live when I feel like it was actually funny, and I love that whole group of actors from that time period, and their podcast, they interview people that have been on the show for years, like even all the way back to like the first season of people that were on the show, and it's just a funny podcast to listen to, and you kind of get some interesting tidbits
Yeah.
of how they do things behind the scenes, and that's really interesting to me. But yeah, so we went and saw David Spade at the Hard Rock, and Brent and we thought, well, let's, while we're here, we'll play some slots. And so we got, like $100 cash. We're like, okay, this is a date night. We'll spend the money, whatever.
You can go ahead.
I took
you know
40.
you want to.
I took 40 and you took 40.
Yeah.
And we kept 20 out. And then I got $15 in free play
Right.
because I signed up for their little card thing.
Yep.
So anyway, Brent plays his first 20, loses everything.
On like 5 spins.
in like 5 seconds.
Yeah, I think I actually got only one of them to actually work when I pushed the button.
Yeah.
And I think it gave me just what I put back in, what I spent to actually do it. It gave me that back. So otherwise, there was no winning for me.
Well, then, didn't you play the one that I won on?
Yeah.
Okay,
thank you.
so then we
thank
find
you for
another one. I was like,
Yep.
I think I want to do this one because it
Yeah.
looked fun. I like the ones that have all the little bonus games. Like if you get a certain thing, you get all this like extra spins. And
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's my ADD brain. I love to see everything moving and going. And anyway, so I thought, so you played, I was like, let's try this one. And you played the other $20 and lost it all.
Yeah, and
like-
I didn't win one spin
No,
on that
didn't
one.
win.
Not one.
So I'm trying to use my $15.
And here we go.
Well, I played another one first, didn't I?
No,
No?
no,
Okay.
no.
So anyway, I put my $20 in. I ended up winning. It
200.
was almost $300.
Yeah, almost 300. Yep.
So I spent it down to like $250,
Yeah.
and I wasn't winning anymore, so I cashed out because I'm cheap, and I'm like, I don't want to. I was
Yeah.
already mad that I cashed out, or that I waited that long to cash out. I'm super cheap. So anyway, and then I figured out how to play my $15. I thought I'd already played my $15 free, but I didn't. So then I played the $15 free, and I still lost. So I was like, nope, we're done.
Yeah.
Get me out of here. At least we came out, ahead of what we spent.
Right.
Well,
right.
really, it was about even by the time we paid
Yeah,
for
once you take the tickets and everything. Yeah, yeah.
So anyway, free date night.
Hey,
We like that.
there you go.
It's
And
not free when you lose the money.
yeah, and then it's not free on the end of it. But what's really funny though is not only are you #1 on the YouTube channel, you obviously are #1 to the casino because they just wanted to make sure you won.
I don't know.
Yeah. That is my life in the casino. This is why I do not go gamble. I absolutely never ever come out as a winner, ever.
I used to not, but the last 3 times I feel like I've gotten.
You have, yeah.
I've hit at least a couple $100. So, but I've not hit enough where I'm going to go back and do it all the time, because let's face it, I'm not wasting my money.
Sure.
I work too hard for my money.
Sure. Yeah.
There's other things I'd rather spend it on.
It's pretty wild when you go into these places and how many people are in there. I mean, it just blows my mind how many people are just dropping dimes.
Oh, I watched a guy put in like $300 bills, just one by one. I was like,
crazy to me.
That's insane. Of course, I know people who've won cars, and I know people that have won, you know, lots of money.
Well, we have a friend too that their parents actually won a lottery, too, as well. So I mean, I know it happens out there. There's no doubt. Like, you know, it's an enticement for people, and there's also opportunity in it. But
yeah,
I have never found it, and so I don't know.
Not found us, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Have you been able to film any other little angles with that other camera?
Oh, I'm just holding it down here. I didn't know you want me to do other things.
Oh yeah, just do it whenever. No big deal.
I mean, I had it on the right side, and then I switched it to the left side.
Oh, well, that's fine. Whatever. But yeah, so we had a great date night, and unfortunately, just recently, man, that house over there is massive. Holy cow. We're still looking. So if anybody finds $200, hey.
Yeah.
Know where to get it.
I held on to it for like till Thursday of the next week.
Yeah, you did. You did.
So, like, I don't know. I feel like I had to put it somewhere, and then I just don't know where I put it. Either that or I dropped it, because I literally had it at work and walked out to my car, got into my car, came home, was only home for about 20 or 30 minutes. So it was between there that I lost it, I think. And it's nowhere in my car. I've searched everywhere.
That's
I don't know.
Crazy.
I had to have just put it somewhere. Hopefully I'm gonna find it. That'll be a fun surprise one of these times.
That would be. Hopefully.
I have done that before.
Yeah. Well, you do get cash because of your job and stuff, so that does happen. There's no doubt. Some cash. Not a lot. Some. But, well, and then we had another adventure in the same week. Man, what a crazy... Man, we should almost do this like a weekly diary.
Like a weekly podcast?
Yeah, a podcast of the chaos that Brent brings with him. And then you're the calming force that pulls it back together. But,
I don't know.
Well, you know, I believe so. But, yeah, and then on a whole nother note, I sold my pride and joy of my black Fat Boy bike too as well. I didn't think it was going to be that difficult when it drove away, to be honest. But we've had that bike, golly, what, like 6-7 years, something like that now, I think. It's been a long time.
It was a 16?
Yeah, 16. I think we bought it, I remember right on the title, I think we bought it in 2019. So we had it 6 years. Yeah. But man, that bike was amazing. The sound on it. Matter of fact, the ending of all of our videos, the actual sound effects that are from the motorcycles are actually from that bike.
Yeah.
So
it definitely sounds cooler than this bike.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Coach Ed and I talked about this on our last video, which, by the way, plug for our last video. If you have not seen it, go check it out. It is Crossing the Divide, where we go through Colorado, going from Pagosa Springs up to Lake City. And man, what a ride that was. It was amazing. Coach Edwards joined me in doing the commentary for that video, and there's some awesome, amazing scenic views in that particular video. But he talked about that too as well. You know, on just the sound of motorcycles, does it make a difference? And we just kind of chalked it up to, well, if it doesn't make a difference, at least it's good on the man card. Because this bike sounds like a bicycle with a card in the spokes. That's kind of how it sounds.
You gotta get some different pipes, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
That means, FYI, that we have to spend money on pipes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Money.
Harley loves to see us coming.
Oh,
I have a
goodness
feeling.
gracious. Yeah. one would say, oh, just take the money you stole your bike with, but
Yeah.
you know, that would be too easy, and there's a lot of other things to have to pay for in life too as well. So man, I'm trying to dodge these bumps. So far I've done really well, but there's some craters out here in this
Gotta
road.
love some Oklahoma roads.
I'm telling you, man, pothole central out here.
I don't know what we're paying property taxes for.
Yeah, I don't either. Cause, oh my goodness.
I don't know where all of our infrastructure money is going.
Yeah, that one.
It's not going to our roads, that's for sure.
Yeah, we kind of took an airlift on that one just a second ago. Well, hopefully we can kind of do some of these periodically, and as we go through our Colorado series, because there's still so much in that particular series to go through. But it's nice to get kind of a live moment with us and being able to kind of chat on what's going on currently and not just what was going on months ago. Because we just recently got back from Colorado again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
fun.
That was a lot of fun. We went there to go do a wedding. My wife assisted and helped on the wedding, and I don't remember how many bridesmaids there were. There's like 4 or 5, I think.
I did 8 people.
Oh my goodness.
There was
8 people.
a bride, 3 bridesmaids, and
Yeah.
4 bridesmaids. Maybe it was more.
So we
No.
actually, what's
Anyway.
that? Yeah,
I did 8 people, I think.
dang. We flew into Colorado Springs actually to get out to the wedding venue is actually in Salida. And just a quick plug, if you decide you want to buy an $8 million house that has like 20 some odd rooms in it,
Yeah.
it's there.
No, it was 6 million.
Oh, is it 6 million?
Yeah, 6 million.
$6 million house. It's available for you.
Yep.
So it is beautiful. It is
It was
amazing.
a beautiful house.
Yeah, it was amazing. But we also got to go up on Pikes Peak, which is something we did not get to do in the Colorado trip. Unfortunately, that's a little bit of a disappointment on our last trip that we went to Colorado.
But
we
it
did.
turned out to be a good thing that we didn't do it.
Yeah.
it
You want to
would've
explain
been-
why?
So when we went to Pikes Peak, well, this is probably going to be in the video you're going to show later, right?
Yeah, no, because I didn't get
didn't
any
film
video
that?
of it. No,
Oh.
unfortunately, that was goofy on my part.
So when you go into Pikes Peak, when you get to the top where the donut place is, by the way, donuts aren't great. Just that was a total letdown.
They might be great to somebody else, though.
Okay, they were dry. I'm
were
just
very
throwing
dry.
that out there.
Yeah,
I didn't think they were good. So
Yeah.
anyway, but they have this little area that has like time-lapse videos of basically every day in the calendar year, and you can scroll back to like, you know, the whole year basically and see what the weather is like every day there at the peak. And so I scrolled back to where on the days that we would have been there, and it was rainy and cold and nasty, so it would have been a really challenging ride if we would have gone when we were supposed to go. So it actually worked out. I mean, we could have taken the train and not driven the motorcycles up there, but gosh, that wouldn't have been as fun.
No, definitely not.
It would have been fun, but not motorcycle fun. So, and I don't know, it was really pretty. I'm glad we got to do it.
Yeah, and man, that is some switchbacks. I mean, we're gonna actually put a video out there of us taking it up on a car, because we have footage from that, and footage actually from when we were in Salida too. But oh my gosh, man, those switchbacks are tight.
Yeah.
That is not a beginner course on a motorcycle.
Definitely not.
Let me assure you, it definitely, if you have a mountain bike, like, you know, like a adventure bike, it's going to be a much easier ride for you. Taking up baggers that are weighted down with luggage and everything else like that, there's some hairpins in there that are pretty tight for sure, but beautiful. Oh my gosh, the scenery was gorgeous.
Yeah, it was so pretty.
Yeah, it was gorgeous.
And Garden of the Gods, when we went to Garden of the Gods, that was another place that was really beautiful, that it kind of reminded me of Zion a little bit. The colors, just a smaller scale of that, but it was, I mean, you could get out and walk around closer to the rock formations, and it was really pretty.
Yeah.
We didn't get to stop there because we were trying to make it to Pikes Peak, which actually worked out good because it had snowed a foot at Pikes Peak that morning. We didn't know that until we got there.
Yeah.
And they had just opened the roads by the time we got up to where we needed to go to get to the peak on Pikes Peak. So
yeah, the timing was like perfect.
Worked out great.
It was crazy because we got up to the gate, and then right then they were like, hey, they still got about you know, a mile still left to plow, but it might take them about an hour, but it's probably going to take you an hour to get to that spot. And sure enough, it was like, I mean, spot on, dead on, timing wise, for us to get up there. So we got to go to the full top of the peak, and it was breathtaking. Like, it was so beautiful.
It was really pretty.
I definitely want to go back and take the motorcycles up there.
I wouldn't mind going and hiking around that area too. That was,
yeah, like taking a day of it.
Yeah.
I mean, you definitely have to. If you're planning to go there, you got to take a day, and also be ready to have different clothing to wear, because the temperatures change.
It was cold up there.
Yeah, and temperatures, the weather will change on a dime up there, so you got to be really prepared for that, especially if you're on a motorcycle. And then we made our way over to Salida and got to do some, well, actually, first and foremost, let's talk about, because it'll be on a video here later, but at the wedding, the day before, the groom, his family is really big into bourbon, and they cracked open a $1,500 bourbon bottle. I wished I could tell you which one it was.
It was the gold Wellers. It was the Wellers with the gold.
No, that wasn't that. No, it wasn't that one. No, it was a black bottle. That was the expensive one. Now the Weller one was an expensive bottle too, as well. Do you see what I did there as well?
Yeah, very good.
No, that was bad. But father joke of the day. Anyway, there's nothing that competes to that, and probably shouldn't probably shouldn't even have tried it, because now everything doesn't compare.
Gonna suck.
Yeah, everything sucks now at this point. But did our first drone wedding too as well. I got to do some drone footage that, quite honestly, was horrible. It was the worst I've ever done. No, I'm kidding. It actually turned out really well. Surprisingly, better than I expected. And then I did some drone footage down on the river, having no idea that it had guidelines that are across the river for when they do the kayaking, that hold the, like, I don't know, the tubes that they have to, kayak through. And had no idea that I was flying this drone like inches below these guide wires that are across the river. And I don't know how in the world I didn't just sink the drone, but I didn't. But you get to see the guide wires in the video fly right overhead. All right, babe. Well, anything else that you think of for the week?
This week?
Yeah. Or this last week, excuse me.
The girls and I got to go to a head spa. Have you ever heard of that?
No. Is that where they scratch your head?
No.
No? That would be awesome. I would pay for that.
There's a place in Tulsa that does it. It's called a head spa, and they have these neat, like, it's almost like a massage table, but on the end of it, it has like a water basin, like a shampoo bowl that you would get like your hair washed in. And then it has this thing that kind of goes over that sprays water over your whole, kind of goes back and forth. It kind of looks like a sprinkler, like a rainbow shaped sprinkler, if I could accurately describe it. Okay. And then you got like a mini facial and a hand and arm massage and a foot and leg massage for the whole treatment. We did a 90-minute treatment. It was a place in Tulsa called Monami Head Spa Tulsa. That was a fun. We'll give them a shout out.
Yeah.
I don't know if any bikers out there are going to want to go to the head spa, but the wives might want to go. You would want to go.
Who's that?
I said the wives would want to go.
Yeah, the wives probably want to go.
You would go.
I would definitely go. But I know a person that would love to have their toenails painted, and that's Coach Edwards.
No,
he is all about.
You're not getting a pedicure.
He's all about.
They get after your scalp, man. They do a whole scalp analysis with this machine to show you, if you've got, stuff on your scalp or whatever, and then they scrub you down. Like, you feel like from your neck up, your whole neck, you're just getting I can't even explain.
That's hilarious.
The process. It was, at times I was like, okay, well, yeah. But it felt great. It felt great. But I can't describe to you. I don't know if you've ever gone to the Chinese foot massage people.
Just that on your head.
or Asian foot massage or whatever. I'm probably totally not politically correct right here, but anyway, they did a great job and we enjoyed it and it was fun.
Well, I can vouch for you. You're definitely not trying to be, racial.
Insensitive. I don't want to be insensitive.
Yeah, no, absolutely. None of us want to be that way. So, but yeah, I can definitely see Coach jumping on board with that. So, but I'm kidding. Ball coach probably doesn't want to participate in that. But well, we are getting ready to head into the city of Beggs, Oklahoma here, and this cute little town. There's a couple little restaurants that are around here, and then there's also one up in Mounds that we talk about, Cafe 75. Big shout out to them. They got some great food. If you're in the Oklahoma area, they get people that travel there from everywhere.
Yeah.
They have this wall that you can put your name and stuff and where you're from. I think they even have somebody from Germany that
They
came
have all
to
over the
there.
world.
And yeah, just places from
Crazy.
everywhere. Yeah.
They have gluten-free options
They
for
do have
anybody
gluten-free?
that needs that, and
Yeah.
that was kind of why we started going there. And they were just voted best chicken fried steak in Oklahoma
Yeah.
not too long ago. So Kyle and his wife are really, really, really sweet people, and they make everything from scratch. They don't use any really pre-made foods. They make everything from scratch. I just saw a whole post that he made about how they have to tell the people they buy their stuff from that they don't want pre-made things, that they want to make things themselves the way they made them at home. And I think that has made their restaurant just what it is, and it's
Yeah.
so good. You can
No
tell
doubt.
that it's made fresh.
No doubt. So
And when they have someone that doesn't have a good experience, they really do their best to
yeah, they
correct
reach
that,
out to
and they
them
reach
try
out to them, and
yeah.
they try to, but I've
Yeah.
not seen it happen very often. I'll
Yeah.
say that.
So if you happen to hear that plug and you want to give us some free food at Cafe 75, we are down with that. Yeah, we're getting ready to come into Beggs. We're going to take Old Highway 75 back up north. But man, what a day! What a beautiful day today, and I'm so glad we were able to get out on the bikes. Hope everybody's enjoyed our. It kind of reminds me. Excuse me. Before I end it, I watched Motorcycle Rambling. I don't know if he's a popular channel, so I'm sure a lot of people that are on our channel watch him. And this kind of reminds me of his experiences. Like he drives his motorcycle down the road and just talks life, and it's really cool, really interesting. He talks about all kinds of different things. So hopefully, Motorcycle Rambling, you're listening in too as well. And big shout out. I'll make sure I put a plug in the description for you. But we are going to finalize here, and I wish I could tell you how we're going to sign off because we're still trying to figure that one out. So it's either Mild Hogs, not of Glenpool, or it is Okie Riders, or it could be Okie Hogs, which is another one that a lot of people seem to like too as well.
Or Okie M Hogs.
Or Okie M Hogs. It could be a combination of different things, but if you get a chance,
Vote.
put it down
in the comments.
Yeah, put it in the comments. Let us know what you think. We'd love to hear from everybody and maybe whoever gets the most votes, that's what it ends up being. So that would be kind of wild.
Maybe we could do like a prize.
Yeah, put it up to the public for the, but I don't know how you'd give a prize if like 50 people say keep it Mild Hogs
That's
with
true.
a Z. That would
That's
be kind of hard.
true.
We'd have to give 50 gifts.
That's true. That's probably not realistic.
If we had the $200, we could have broken that out by 50 people and be able to send out prizes.
Well, that would have helped.
That would have helped. But all right, we're signing off. We are heading back home, and thank you very much for watching our Mild Hogs channel with the Z for now, and Okie Riders title until another 10 more days when we actually get to update it. And I did try a temp last night again, and it still told me I have to wait 10 days. So there you go. All right, thank you again for being part of our YouTube channel.
Like and subscribe.
That was a lot of fun. I can't stop it recording yet because don't want to take my hands off the handlebar.
It smells like weed.
Yeah, it did smell like weed a lot.